Hello guys and welcome back to my Fate Grand Order Grail Front 5 gameplay. Okay, so let's continue. Section 13, 2 shots fired. Alright. I have a problem, Asterios. A problem? I thought I'd crushed both my enemies at once, but that seems not to be the case. I really thought your labyrinth would do the trick. So, your problem is because I failed? No, it's not like that. All I'm saying is that we need to make sure to finish them off properly this time. Oh, Penthesilea is here. I'm here, Theseus. My scouts tell me that the central castle is conducting reconnaissance with Shadow Knights. Just as I thought, they're prioritizing recon over expanding their castle. It makes sense, the knights and expansions each use magical energy, so they'd run out quickly if they try to do both at once. Since their master's human, they can't win in a drawn-out battle. Yeah, so they plan to go on the offensive knowing that we are aware of that. Yep. They'll probably make them move within the next day or two. Would you go get ready for them, Asterios? Don't worry, Theseus, I'll beat them all. I'll make sure you get the Holy Grail. Fine, come with me. Penthesilea? What is it? I just wanted to thank you. I'm sure there is a great deal you want to say to me, but instead you've kept your silence and followed my orders faithfully. Wait, what? Is there any connection between Penthesilea and Theseus? No, right? I don't know. You're the lord of this castle now. On our honor, we Amazons would never betray our lord. However, should you acquire the Holy Grail, I will be using it to take my revenge. Right. Of course, that's fine with me. Your wish is yours to use as you please. That said, I don't know if this Holy Grail will be able to grant all our wishes. Yeah, I was gonna say, if so, I will eliminate anyone who stands in my way, including you. Until that time comes, I am at your service. Now, if that's all you'll have to say to me, I have work to do. Oh, okay, you know what? Makes sense. Urail is here. Are you really okay with this? I couldn't care less about the Holy Grail myself, but shouldn't you be thinking about ahead about what happens when you win? Oh, are you favoring me with divine revelation? Just a word of advice. You and I go back far enough that I thought I should pipe up before you do something you regret. Okay. What? Wait, what? What can I... Wait a minute. Well, obviously Theseus was a Greek hero, so I know he should have a lot of connection with a lot of Greek characters, like the Greek pantheon and what else, like the Greek heroes and everything. But what type of connection does Urail have? Well, obviously I cannot find it here in Wikipedia. I have no idea. Anyways, I have no idea. Anyways, let's continue. Well, as I am now, that does ring painfully true, especially since I know what happened to me after this point in my life, even if it still doesn't feel real. Now, I have a question for you as well. I'm sure you're not the same god as you were when you lived, but you don't also happen to retain your memories from a different summoning, do you? Different summoning. No, I know what happened, but I don't have any memory of it. Okay, am I forgetting something? Was there an event where Theseus was there and I've just forgotten it? I'm still a divine spirit. I see things differently than ordinary servants. You get that, don't you? Good point, that makes sense. The Uriel I knew back then would never take part in battle herself. Yeah, they're talking about some kind of an event that happened before, and I just don't remember. What a bizarre ordeal we've been caught up in. You say that, but you're still going to win, right? That's how it's always been for you. That's true, I'm sure I will. But if you do anything to make him miserable, you and I are going to have words. Asterius. It's strange, I don't remember you and Asterius having that kind of relationship before. What did I just say? I see things differently than ordinary servants like you. Yeah, that is true. Here's the thing. I remember not pretty well, but I do vaguely remember. There was something, some kind of an event or something, where Uriel, interacted a lot with Asterios. And that's how the whole Uriel and Asterios connection happened. And whenever there's any events, they're just there. Whenever there's Asterios, you will know that Uriel will be there somewhere, connected to the event, or vice versa. So, again, this was something that happened quite a while ago. I don't remember. I think it was at the very beginning of FGO. Some event or something where, it happened. Because, as Theseus says, Uriel do not have any connection with Asterios, right? In Legends and everything. So, it's a pretty interesting. Right now, I want to keep Asterios safe, just a little bit, that's all. A goddess herself, always in need of protection, wanting to protect someone else. I guess even the gods themselves can change. It's too bad there's no twilight in this singularity. You know, Ariadne, I don't think I realized how much I liked that color before. This time I want to try winning in the true sense of the word. We're back to our castle, alright. Oh, people. More. Trying to say good morning. Morning, Shibuya. You're in good spirits. More? Obviously proud. Something on your mind? Yeah, what happened? I was just seeing what the other castle is up to. Looks like that Theseus guy plans on staying in his castle just like we thought. So they're not going to attack us? Yes, they'd rather not fight in our castle if they can help it, especially when the Lord can summon Shadow Knights and change the castle structure at will. Like I said before, in this singularity, the attackers will always be at a disadvantage. Then why did we attack Taigong Wang? That's a good question. Again, I guess it's because of Fujimaru. Because we have you, of course. Me? Oh, don't worry, you're not our weakness this time. The opposite, in fact. You don't seem to be aware of it yourself, but shadows or not, the ability to summon heroic spirits at will is an incredible force multiplier. Yeah, that's true. When you take the average heroic spirit's combat abilities into account, it's like pulling a single engine out of your back pocket. Normally, you have to strategize for weeks to scrounge up the firepower for a battle like this, but you have everything you need. It's just practically cheating. Of course, even then, I still only put our odds to win at around 30%. True, just bringing Heracles with his Bond CE is actually cheating. Crazy. 30%, that's it? That's quite good for a siege. Usually you would need at least 3 times the enemy's numbers to get odds like that. But even then, I'm still not seeing a clear path to victory for us. Is Theseus that strong? No, in terms of raw combat ability, Taigong Wang and Wang Feihu were considerably stronger. Whether you look at them individually or as a unit, they were a rare and uniquely powerful team. However, Theseus and Asterios do have the worst possible combination of noble phantasm for us. Yeah, make a maze and have the way to get away from there while trapping us in that process. So no matter how much stronger we may be, it won't matter unless we somehow neutralize that advantage. Because if we can't, we'll just end up stuck inside that labyrinth again with no more hope of escape. And let's not forget that in Greek myth, Theseus and Minotaur were no less bitter enemies than Zeus and Typhon. Right. Well, they bring up Typhon here, like I know, like Typhon is there at the later part of this story, right? That's funny. They're referencing her now. So seeing them teamed up like this strikes me as very strange. Oh, I get it. In my country, it'd be like that if the Genji and Taira clans were best buds instead of deadly rivals. Yeah. Huh? You got members of both in Chaldea? Damn, that's nuts. More. Wait. You're really thinking hard, Tolly. Might wanna knock it off before you give yourself wrinkles. I guess that happens every night anyway. Yes. I used to hear similar things in school all the time. Though I will say, in this body, I don't mind that nickname. No kidding. I guess despite my memories being the same, the body I'm in influences my reactions. I suppose that's no great shock. Even food and drink taste different when you're ill. Wow. Anyway, do you have any thoughts about this, Sugitani? Yeah, I guess. Well, I got the same thought I always do. The way I see it, we just gotta shoot the guy at the top. That's not a bad idea. Really? Sugitani? Yeah. Can your noble phantasm shoot Theseus? That's your question? Of course it can. I can shoot anybody with it. Doesn't matter who or how great a hero they are. In fact, guys like you are some of the easier targets around. Oh. I don't care if you're 100 paces away. You might as well have a giant bullseye on your head saying, shoot me. Oh, so I'm an easy target, am I? If you ever want to get shot, just let me know. I'll put one between our eyes anytime. That's good to know. Well, I'm glad you two are enjoying yourselves. What comes next is the problem. I can shoot him, sure, but I don't think that'll kill him. The way mystics work, older things are way better. Doesn't matter if you're talking about magecraft or weapons. Much as I hate to say it, a newer weapon like a matchlock ain't really exactly top tier for a servant's toolkit. Yeah, like, and Theseus is quite an ancient, compared to Sugitani at least. Quite an ancient hero. Yes, I understand that. It's one of the prime rules governing servants after all. Still, your noble phantasm isn't an actually matchlock, but the embodiment of the skills and legends you acquired when you were alive, right? I guess. Right, so when you fire your matchlock, you're firing your skills and legend? I mean, I haven't exactly got hard data to back that up, but my gut says probably. Okay. My matchlock's definitely not like any other weapon, but calling it my noble phantasm doesn't feel right either. In that case, we may have to wait to succeed. Really? To be clear, we have no guarantees here. What's more, you'll need a full day of rest first. You'll also need to count on my older self to make this happen. Oh. Alright, I'm going to make preparations. Why don't you stay here and keep your gun ready, Sugitani? Hey, where are you going, Tolly? Right. Interesting. Oh, come on, you're actually making me do this? You don't think you can? It's not that. Like I said, I'm positive I can hit him. There's only one guy I was never able to hit. Oh. Who's that? Who's that? Yeah. Huh? You don't know? Oda Nobunaga. Oh, wait, what? I don't suppose he's at Chaldea too, is he? Well, he is there and he has multiple spirit origins, so Remember what I told you about Sugitani Zenjubo being a sniper? Well, his main target was Oda Nobunaga. Oh, okay, wait, I didn't know that. Right. Unfortunately for him, history tells us his attempt to assassinate Nobunaga failed, according to the Chronicle of Nobunaga. He aimed at Lord Nobunaga and fired 2 bullets, but under the watchful eyes of the heavens, they merely grazed his body. Wow. Yeah, that's right. I tried and I failed miserably. And man oh man, did I ever pay for it. I couldn't even count on my client, Lord Rokkaku, for help since he lost all his money and power not long after. Then, just as I was getting real fed up with life on the run, I made this sorcerer who specialized in mechanical gizmos. Okay. A sorcerer? Does that have anything to do with why you materialized as a woman? What does that have to do with that? Yeah, that's when all this went down. They said they could change my appearance, so I did great. Where do I sign? So I said great, where do I sign? Okay. Didn't expect a damn gender swap. You know, this sorcerer was probably, you know, Kinokonatsu. It was probably him. Or I don't know who makes this decision in FGO. Whoever makes these decisions that, oh, you know what, gender swap time, that person was probably the sorcerer. And apparently, I can't even be male anymore now that I'm dead. But I guess that's okay. Not like I was gonna get any more jobs as an assassin after I botched the big one. Interesting. So you're saying that, like, Sugitani's prime is after the gender swap, because that's when the, you know, that is when you're summoned, like in your prime. Okay. If you don't mind me asking, how did you end up missing those shots anyway? Like I said before, I got no problem shooting heroes and champions. I could land these shots in my sleep. To me, targets like that might as well be glowing. All I gotta do is point the barrel their way and pull the trigger. But Nobunaga, he was so normal, it was downright terrifying. Oh wow, that is crazy. Right. Are you talking about the same Nobunaga? Yeah, Oda Nobunaga. Why? Is the one you know different or something? Yeah, she's quite different. I think Menta Kichi said something about Guda Guda space-time being different. Yeah, Nobunaga here is a woman. What the hell are you even... Obviously, it's different. Like... Oh my god. Oda? I'm a lot older than I look, and I have seen a lot of humans over the years. But I don't remember Oda Nobunaga being like that. Well, obviously. Huh, is that so? So Kaguya's Nobunaga is more of an oddball, huh? Well, in my time, if he had had as much of an idiot as the rumors said, my job would have been easy. But he wasn't like that at all. Whenever I look at someone down the barrel of my gun, I get a pretty good idea of the kind of life they've lived. Oh damn, we're actually seeing it. The hell? Yep, this is male version. But with him, it was like there was nothing there. It wasn't the emptiness of an enlightened monk, or the wholeheartedness of a swordsmaster or a god of war. He was just an ordinary man, the kind you'd find pretty much anywhere. Again, ordinary. This was a guy who survived Okehazama and killed Saito to become the guardian of all of Owari. There is no way he would be ordinary, right? But that was the kind of life I saw down my barrel. An average, quite perfectly harmless guy. Seeing for myself that fate had let such an ordinary guy try to conquer all of Japan scared the crap out of me. Freaked me out so bad that before I knew it, my finger was on the trigger. Yeah, he messed up. Lord Nobunaga! Lord Nobunaga! Honestly, I don't really remember what happened next. All I know is that I screamed and ran around in a panic like an idiot. But enough of me rambling. I'm pretty sure I'll never run into anyone like that again, so I'm never gonna miss my shot again either. It's almost night. I still can't get over how this odd singularity has day and night, but no dawn or dusk. It just changes instantly. Like a video game. Oh. But anyways, this is a good timing. Go talk to the other trolley. Interesting. Okay, that was a good little section. Oh, Master, have you finished speaking with Sugitan? Yeah, we're good. What are you up to? As my daytime self, I left my current self the task of running a search on some things. That's what I've been doing. It won't be easy, but with this castle's technology to work with, I should be able to figure something out. I must say, this is the first time in life or afterlife that my own self has made such a steep request of me. Sugitai says he's positive he can beat Theseus. Is that so? Very well then. I think we can take him at his word. You trust him that much? Of course, why wouldn't I? Fighting alongside someone teaches you all about them, whether you wish to learn or not. And that is doubly true when you count on someone to watch your back. I have no doubt that he can be trusted. That said, unlike my younger self, I cannot abide with his bizarre nickname for me. At any rate, tomorrow will be our decisive showdown, which means I must ask you this once again, Master. As I've told you before, castles change from day to night, and it is safe to say we will be fighting series of battles. By day, the castle will have fewer shadow knights and fewer traps we can use. At night, there are sure to be more of both. As such, I expect this to be the last time I will have to ask you this. Which version of me would you like to go with, Master? I mean, my youth? Or me as an older man? Well, I'm going to choose the night version. Okay, I think from here the battles will get a little bit more trickier. Alright. Head to the western castle during the night. Yeah, okay. The final castle at night. Okay, we're here. So you chose me. A wise decision. I'm obviously more experienced than my younger self. You're both equally tolerized to me. And yeah, and all I have to do is just click on a skill. You'll just change. Even so, the fact you made this choice is meaningful. Remember this, whatever a commander decides always ends up being the best. That's the ideal we all need to strive for. How many decisions have you made and how much responsibility have you borne for them? I've been entrusted with lots of important things. I'm sure you have. You've been given far too much for one person to carry alone. But that is what it is to command, to wage war. This was my daily life. Ultimately, I left it all in the hands of a single king. Did you fight a lot? More times than I can count. I let my dreams drive me and my army impossibly far to the east. I trampled many things in my path to get there. I killed people who were merely sleeping peacefully. Damn. If I hadn't been for my dreams, I wouldn't have roused other people into fighting and killing others either. But you know, Fujimaru, what scares me the most is that even as I recall these memories, I feel no regret over what I did. Dreams can be infectious. I too became infatuated with my king's dream and passed it on to many other people. I see, you want to be fair and impartial. Fair and impartial. Yes, you may be right. As long as humans exist, they will pass their dreams and disappointments on to others. I don't want my legacy to be false. Even if some died because of what I passed on. Others no doubt fell to their knees in pride because of it. I'm sure that's true for this king as well. So you think Asterius has had those kind of things passed on to him by Theseus? No doubt they shared their dreams and their disappointments with each other. It seems this singularity is something of a magnet for people like that. Man, you just love to babble about boring abstract crap, don't you? Reminds me of the monks. Oh, and here I thought that was your department. Hey, I'm not saying I never babble about stuff, but the only thing I know for sure is that I can count on my match log. Anyway, something tells me there's more to the castle a lot than we think. There is? Yeah, something about this just doesn't sit right with me. Then again, it's just a hunch. I could be wrong. No, something about this is bothering me as well. We shouldn't be too quick to dismiss our hunches. Perhaps we cannot yet draw any conclusions, but we should still keep these thoughts in our mind when next we face them. Though this time you're going to hide somewhere out of sight, Sugitani. So back to my original line of work, huh? Got it. Just don't blame me if I miss again, yeah? Oh, I'm not worried about that. You made a promise to Master, no? Haha, knock it off. You're gonna make me blush. He's a good man. I'm glad I got to have met him here. Even if this battle is ultimately no more than a clash of equals, it may yet hold some chance of salvation. Alright, Master, let's go claim our last castle. Okay, let's go. Alright, Grail Front 6, Heroes and Monsters. Okay. Ooh. Wait, what? Wait, just a minute. What's going on? Oh, that was weird. So, they're here. Oh my god, there's so many enemies. The enemies here. It's okay, Asterios, I'm here too. Lord though I am to fight for you, Theseus, you are a lord of this castle. I trust, then, that I can rely upon you to command the Shadow Knights? Yes, I guess I can handle that. I can also summon reinforcements from here. I would have liked to reinforce the ramparts too, but I just don't have enough time. Wait. I see, so that is the formation they have chosen. As I thought, Theseus is more warrior than general. Theseus and Asterios are both here too. So they are. Taigong Wang's plan hinged on welcoming us into his castle, albeit with a fair number of tricks along the way. But not Theseus. It seems he is exactly as his myths describe. He means to settle this in pitched battle here and now. Wouldn't he be better off luring us into the castle too? He knows luring us inside invites the possibility that we may steal the Tear of Holy Grail and claim the throne for ourselves. Right. Taigong Wang had a number of tricks up his sleeve to guard against that eventuality, but Theseus is no mage. Nor do I see any maidservants among his retinue. Given his legends, I would not have been surprised to see Media here. Then again, if she were, Theseus would almost certainly be the first she tried to kill. Right. There's a legend involving both of them? Yeah, I was thinking. According to myth, Media once attempted to have him killed, though I cannot say if she would still wish to do as a servant. Regardless, if Theseus is not confident in his ability to guard his throne, then the safer approach is to fight the battle at the castle gate, far away from the throne. Wait a minute. Media. Oh, here it is. After the murder of her children, Media fled to Athens, where she married Aegeus. They had one son, Medas. Another version from Hesiod makes Medas the son of Jason. Her domestic bliss was once again shattered by the arrival of Aegeus' lost long son. Theseus. Determined to preserve her own son's inheritance, Media convinced her husband that Theseus was an impostor, making him a threat that he needed to be disposed of. To do so, Media was planning on poisoning him as she previously had other victims. As Media handed Theseus a cup of poison, Aegeus recognized the young man's sword as his own, which he then left behind many years previously. Okay, knocking the cup from Media's hand, Aegeus embraced Theseus as his own. Right. Hmm. He should also have no trouble summoning Shadow Knights there. So we can't do anything to subdue them? No, we cannot. Our only choice is to face Theseus and Asteros directly and win. Yeah, so there's, since he's here, there's no particular place where we should go and we're just going to automatically win. We have to defeat them. Which means we will be going straight into an all-out assault. If we keep going in this direction, we will encounter them at the gate, though that will also give them ample amount of time to summon Shadow Knights to hinder our advance. Oh yeah, those... Okay. I sense magical energy over there. They must be getting ready to summon reinforcements. So are they going to surround us? Oh, you can tell. Yes, that is likely their intent. But fortunately for us, we should be able to use the ramparts to our advantage. Oh, okay. If everything works out, we can bring down the ramparts around here and stop enemy from surrounding us. We are a little more vulnerable right now without Sugitani here to help, so please keep that in mind while you give their next set of orders. Got it. I'd generally be concerned about a gamble like this, but strangely hearing that from you just leaves me excited. It reminds me of how I felt back when I was off in search of an endless sea. Besides, now that Theseus and Asteros have come to the front themselves, it gives us a nice opportunity. To snipe them, you mean? Yeah. Correct. While we will need to do our part to keep them pinned down, the situation should allow Sugitani to make full use of his skill set. Alright, enough nitty-gritty. Come, Master, let's go and finish this. Okay, their levels are pretty low, as I'm seeing. Like, even the previous one, the previous Grail Front, the other Grail Front, which had Taigong Wang in it, the levels were like 80, so this shouldn't be that much of a trouble, right? Oh my god. You know what I'm doing here. Right. You know what? Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Who else can we bring here? I can bring an archer here. So, Theseus is saber. So for attacking a saber, I need an archer. So I'm just going to bring an archer with me. Should I just bring... You know what? Let's bring Urail. Oh no, wait, never mind. You know what? Let's bring someone else. Okay, wait. Yeah, let's keep her here for now at least. I'm checking. Like, there's a few other things that I need to do. For example, I need to slap a CE on her. This one. Yeah, this one. It increases critical strength. So, right. Yeah, you know what? Uriel will be better there. She has low amount of cost, so that will be perfect. Another one I can bring. Do I bring a rider with me? Yeah. Let's bring a rider with me. Which rider should I bring? Should I bring a 4-star rider? Oh, you know what? I can bring Ushiwaka. Yeah, alright. But then again, I think it's pointless to bring like lower rated characters here. Not pointless, but because I cannot really bring anyone here. Yeah, remove. So, okay, let's do this. Can I bring a 5-star with me? No, oh god. Who should I bring? Like, Urail is fine, but Urail is just like, you know, her attack is quite low because she's 3-star. So, should I bring? Yeah, you know what? Let's bring Or I can just bring Kuroi. Yeah, you know what, let's just do that. Alright, I think that's fine. You know, this will do. Oh wait, what the hell? Why am I bringing an archer with me? Wait. I already have 2 archers. Like, not 2, but 1 here, because... right, let me just bring a saber then. Yeah, you know what? There you go. Okay, this will do. Yeah, okay. Alright. I feel like Draco can deal with everyone here. I'm just going to thrust Draco towards, like, you know, towards them. Without any strategy or anything. I think Draco can handle everything here. There's nobody else needs to go. Yeah, because there's no extra class here. So it's smooth sailing for her. Okay, it's taking a while. Ooh, oh. Fortification. Yeah, these debuffs are annoying. Okay. So, like I said, I'm just going to do this. Yeah, Draco can stay there. I'm just going to bring Ushiwaka here. Ptolemaios can come here. Okay, wait a minute. Yeah, you know what? This is a good fortification. Perfect. You know what? Let him stay there. Yeah. Okay, so they targeted Heracles, alright. One turn. Alright. Okay, there you go. That's that. Bro, why are you targeting? Okay. Of Penthesilea will also go towards Heracles, I feel like. Are you serious? No, these guys are like scared. These guys are scared to go towards Draco. They know what's gonna happen. Oh yes, do you indeed have the scent of a fierce warrior? I was hoping for a chance to face you, foreign master of heroic spirits. Alright. You know what? I'm not going to use. Or okay, wait a minute. One thing I can do. Okay, just in case, if I need. Yeah, there's no need for anything. Bro, can you imagine? A Grail Front is happening. You just summon a beast. I see. I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. That was a fine battle, Foreign Master. I'm sorry, Penthesilea. Thank you for sticking with me this far. Okay, here we go. Now this should be fun. They're all going to come. You know, like I'll keep Heracles. Here. I'm going to take Ushiwaka. I'm just going to spread out. I'll keep Ptolemaeus there. Yeah, you know what? Let's stay like this. I feel like Draco can just... I want to break that rampant or whatever that is. Alright, here we go. Yeah, you ain't doing anything, bro. You go back home. You're doing nothing. Oh god, these guys. I feel sorry for them. Oh boy. One! Oh my god. Hey. Okay, well. I didn't even need to go and attack them. They're just coming to me and then dying. Okay, well. Okay, right. So, okay, you know what? Let's see what this is about. 1, 2, 3. So is this gonna make a path or something? Yeah, okay, there you go. I knew there was a chance, but I didn't think they would actually breach the castle walls. Alright, hurry and form up how I showed you all earlier. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna bring... Yeah, just in case. I'm gonna station them there. Okay, Ptolemai's can stay there. I'm not moving Ptolemai's anywhere. Draco can just go and... Okay, Ushiwaka can take care of that, those two treasure. I figured you'd make it, you'd make it this far. Bro, it's over for you. It's over. Draco's gonna wipe the floor with you. Okay, so I'm thinking, should I
Yeah,
I think this will work. There you go, it's gone, and there you go. Oh. Okay, I'm not going to attack him anymore. I'm just going to move. Okay, I think that's fine. Let's end this here. Yep, I knew they were going to come. So, they are summoning more as I expected. I will leave them to you, Master. I suppose I can be your opponent. After all, if I don't help Asterios, who will? Crush you, break you, die. Oh damn, they've surrounded me. There's 3 of them surrounding me. Okay, wait, should I wait for a turn? Yeah, you know what, let's wait. Let's take out Urail. I'm not targeting Asterios because I need to go and grab the treasure. I don't want Theseus or Asterios dying before that. Also, Urail's NP would be a big problem, I feel like. Okay, you know what? Yeah, well... Wait, will I be able to grab the treasures? Okay, you know what? I think I shouldn't attack them. Like, I'm wiping them out too quickly, I feel like. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I think I should chill. I shouldn't. I don't want to kill him. Oh no. This is not good, guys. What? Oh. He's gonna die. And then freaking Theseus will come and attack me. And then I'll have to kill him as well. I'm gonna lose. Oh my. I should have made a better plan. You know, FGO should like other JRPGs, FGO should introduce like, oh, don't take any action command where you can just not attack. God damn it, man. Oh god. There's literally nothing I can do here. Like, he's gonna die. I'm just hoping that he doesn't break. Oh god, it's over. Yeah. Please, Theseus, don't attack me. You just stay where you are. Don't attack me. Sorry, Urail. I have to fall back. Well, Urail is also going back. I can't believe it. They got Asterios. Yeah, I'm sorry, Theseus, but this is as far as I go. Asterios, I hope you... Please don't attack me, Theseus. Urail. You, unforgivable. Bruh, she attacked me. What am I supposed to do? Just stay there and take a beating? Like, I wanted to spare them. I couldn't. Like, what the hell? Oh no. You idiot! Why would you do that? These guys. Oh my god. Are you serious? Please don't. Please. Okay, the critical stars are low, actually. Okay, in no way can I use these two. 80% and 70%. In no way can I do that. But then... Oh god, I have to use one of them. Otherwise, it's just going to... Oh no. It's going to increase the other rates because of the quick buster and arts. It's done for. I'll need to repeat this later to grab the mats. God damn it, man. All these NPCs are freaking idiots. They cannot survive the attacks and they just keep trying to... Oh god. There's nothing else I can do here. Either I'll have to take a risk. You know what? Oh no, wait, I cannot even do that. Oh no, yeah, I can do that. Okay. I cannot use this one because I have this command card enhanced. Ugh.
我が舌を喜ばせろ。望みを声にせよ。よかろう。ロササングイ。まだまだ。イラ。グラ。地上体に咲かせよ。獣の
Please don't die, please don't die, please don't die.
埋葬の花を。
Yes! Yes! Oh my god!
手向けとし。
Oh, I need to take Draco and run. Oh my god. Or, wait. Better yet, let's just grab this. Alright. Yes. Well, you guys can do whatever the hell you want to now. I don't care. Yeah, I'll keep him over there in case more characters just get summoned.
Okay. 血と首は似合いませんね。仕方ないので置き去りです。
Should I end this with a... Okay, you know what? Let's end this with a Noble Phantasm. Yeah, okay. Now I can defeat you. Okay, no, let's apply the Roman trade. Then this. Okay, I guess he's right. That was close. I would have lost out on the treasures. That blade of yours really did reach me, but this isn't over yet. This is okay, section 15. You really are strong, a genuine hero without a doubt. Which is exactly why this is going to work. Asterios, use your Noble Phantasm. Oh my god, he's doing that again. Got it. Wander. Is Sugitani going to shoot? Lost. As I thought, he's too injured to use his Noble Phantasm quickly. Sugitani, yep. Yep, there she is. You got it, old man. Oh, what the? Discolia sepsperia. What? Is this another? What the hell is that? Oh! What the? Wait, was that someone else? A second noble phantasm? No, that was his noble phantasm. Second noble phantasm? This one is the embodiment of my entire journey. When a thief attacked me with a club, I attacked him with a club. When a bandit killed someone with a pine tree, I killed them with a pine tree. When a villain was feeding villagers to great sea turtle, I fed him to the sea turtle. That is how I atoned for my sins. So he just shot the bullet back to her. You see, my journey was all about giving people their just deserts. So if someone were to try to shoot me or my companions, they would be shot instead. That is the nature of my second noble phantasm. Discolia speria. Can be happening. Oh god. And die. Oh! That hurts. If I'd still been alive, that would have killed me for sure. Good thing I had a whole other matchlock ready to go this time. Oh, damn. My young self asked me to search my library of Alexandria. In doing so, I came up with this. A matchlock is functionally just a means of using gunpowder to propel projectiles, yes? Then it should be able to fire a bullet like this as well. Wait a minute, did they trick them? Did they use like something other than a bullet so that hits Sugitani? So no, what is that? What is that thing? It looks kind of evil. Let's call it a black bullet. The Library of Alexandria contains data-owned weapons created by the Atlas Institute. Okay, never mind. I thought like they used like something that's not a bullet because they anticipated, but no, they didn't anticipate Theseus using that because even Ptolemaeus was surprised. The Library of Alexandria contains data-owned weapons created by the Atlas Institute. One of these weapons was the Black Barrel. Yeah, a fearsome device capable of destroying the entire world. This bullet is a degraded replica of the theories behind the Black Barrel's creation. Degraded replica of the okay. Even degraded, it is still terribly powerful and deadly, but it's nothing that a servant shouldn't be able to handle. I was only able to create one of them, so you'll need to use it with a noble phantasm after you first fire an ordinary bullet. Oh, okay. Oh, so the first one was an ordinary bullet. Now that she's going to shoot, this is the black bullet. I would also strongly suggest creating another matchlock just for this bullet. You should be able to do that, since your matchlocks are comprised of magical energy. Yeah, I should, but does that mean you don't want me to use my noble phantasm right away? Assassinations usually go best if you get the job done with the first shot. Save it for the second. It is highly unlikely that a single bullet will suffice to lay Astorius low. But after he's defended himself against your first shot, he will believe there is nothing more to fear. Yeah, so obviously, Ptolemaeus didn't exactly anticipate or guess what they were going to do, but he knew that some way or the other the first one will fail. And that ended up being correct. And under normal circumstances, he would be correct. But your second shot will have a completely different meaning. A different meaning? And one more thing. Your target will be... Okay. Alright, Ptolemaeus, let's see if you read this right. This is my noble phantasm. Okay, so who is she going to shoot? 2 shots fired.
低確率案環境整備弾丸装填狙え勝つ弾にて撃ちて候
Yep. Discolia speria. Huh? Okay, what happened? Is it because it's... Wait, what? Did it work? Okay, how the hell did that happen? This is... You aimed for me? Yeah, but it doesn't matter, right? It would work if it's him or his companions. He used his noble phantasm. Again, so... No, more importantly, why couldn't my noble phantasm repel? Yeah, repel it. What is this bullet? Oh, is it because it's a black bullet? Right. He's still alive? Well, if it is... No, that shot was fatal. My black bullet pierced his spirit core. We went after you for one very simple reason. The two of you are only a threat to us when you're together. Yeah, Asterios can use his noble phantasm to trap us in the labyrinth, and you can use yours to escape right away. If not for that combination, we would simply escape the labyrinth by defeating Asterios, true? Just as you once did yourself. That's why I had Sugitani target Asterios with his first shot and you with his second. One of my reasons for doing so was to take you by surprise, yes, but as you are both the lord of the castle and the more fragile target, the choice was a simple one. Well, damn, I really blew it. Jason might have seen through your plan, but I had no idea. Theseus, you may have traveled to the underworld and back in your legend, but your noble phantasm won't let you resurrect yourself. That's true. However, there's still one thing you don't know. One thing you don't know the truth about. Huh? My king. Theseus, I return the tears of the Holy Grail to you. Okay, is this going to now, like, go to Typhon? The tears of the Holy Grail? You don't mean, yeah, he was not the king? Well, yeah, I guess. Like, it's pretty obvious. Because, you know, I knew that Typhon is going to come, so... Oh, no, wait! Oh, wait a minute. I thought... So the king was Asterios. This is... Oh, okay, alright, okay, never mind. I thought Theseus was like their king, or something. Not Theseus, sorry, Typhon. Because, you know, obviously I know Typhon is going to come later on in this event. So that's what I thought. Okay, never mind. So Theseus wasn't the lord of the castle? That's right. Asterios is the true lord of the western castle. My king. Okay, well... Right, okay, this is taking two. Okay. I first met the monster in a labyrinth. Yeah. Back then, I was doing what I thought a hero should. I thought a hero would bring bandits to justice, vanquish monsters, and be filled with pride in doing so. In time, I heard stories of a certain monster. This monster lived in a subterranean labyrinth and demanded a child sacrifice every 9 years. Even the king could do nothing about it. Hearing this story, I remember being so incensed that I volunteered to join the sacrifices and ventured into the labyrinth. With Princess Ariadne's divine thread in hand, I made my way further and further into its depths. That was when I met the monster. Our battle was a series of miracles. Trusting in the intuition I had honed over the course of my adventures, I took advantage of every opening the monster left me. I knew I would die the instant I made so much as a single mistake, that not even 100 blows of my sword would be enough to cleave through the monster's flesh. Even so, I persisted, If 100 blows wouldn't suffice, I would lay 1,000, 10,000. And unfortunately, I achieved one miracle after another. Damn. Only after I killed the monster did I learn that he was just an ordinary man. A man who just happened to be born in the body of a monster thanks to his father, the king, who angered Poseidon, yeah. Aghast at his newborn son's appearance, the king was so disgusted that he had him thrown into the labyrinth. He then got it into his head that this monster would require human sacrifices in order to remain there, and ordered countless children sent to the labyrinth for no good reason. The monster in turn devoured the sacrifices he had been given, also for no good reason. They say I'm a monster, so I have to act like one. I think he said something to that effect in his own stittled way. All I could do was stand there trembling. What I believed was justice turned out to be nothing of that sort. The indignation I felt when I first heard of this monster faded with no more than a whimper. You saved me. He smiled as he said that, truly smiled. I'm so happy. This means father was right. Don't be ridiculous. This was no salvation. You didn't deserve to die like this. Later I went on to become the king of my own nation. But the embers of doubt never stopped smoldering in my chest. Theseus, the so-called hero, shouldn't have been king. Asterios the monster should have been king. Which meant there was only one thing to be done. Theseus should serve Asterios. Right. In my life, I was wrong about everything, right from the start. Asterios may be the Minotaur, but he's no monster. The whole story was fabricated. I should have saved him from that labyrinth and made his father pay the price in his stead. So when you and Asterios, don't worry about me anymore, just do what you feel you should. Use the tears of the Holy Grail if you want. Theseus, he's probably going to save him. Yeah. Theseus! Oh wait, no. That miasma, what is this? Yeah. Hey old man, master, the hell's going on here? So you came down from the ramparts, Sugitani? I wish I could tell you, but I know no more than you do. Ah! Whoa, what in the... Whoa, look at this, there's a crap storm of Shadow Knights now. Never mind how many there are, there's something off about them. Oh. Wait, what's happening? Are they getting just... Are you serious? Oh god. They just blew up and turned into monsters? Oh great. Did those Shadow Knights just fuse together into new monsters? Theseus, father wasn't wrong. Look, my friends are gone. Asterios, you did save me. The miasma coming from Asterios is spreading further. It's even transforming the surrounding terrain. We've got to stop it. Damn it, looks like we've got a fight in our hands. You ready, old man? Master? Wait, Suitan! I am a monster. Asterios. Oh god. Whoa, what the hell? Oh my god. Asterios has transformed. Is that the Minotaur form we saw? Yeah, in one of the Lost Spells? Yeah. I don't remember which it was, but it was something. Was it in Russia? Or Scandinavia? No, the readings are very different. These numbers can't be right. Oh god. Yes, that's correct. You, a pure monster, were a natural born demon. That's why I chose you as my vessel. Asterios, yeah. Who the hell? Why are you... No, it can't be. Don't tell me you didn't know, Theseus. You're wrong, I did this to save him. Then you should be glad, rejoice. He will never again know fear or suffering. He will simply live on with me forever. This isn't what I wanted. Well done, Theseus. Congratulations. Wait. Wait, is this King Minos inside of him? Oh god. Asterios, what have you done? You knew about Asterios' true nature. You knew this was inevitable. You're not Asterios, are you? It's Minos, I think. This body may still be in infancy, but the end is nigh. Now that all the tears of the Holy Grail are gathered together, my vessel has been decided. Because he calls him a monster, so you know, like... The miasma, it's melting the whole castle. It's not that, I think it's turning it into a whole other structure. Oh god, this is melt. I am sin, I am transgression, I am wickedness. Okay, or is this Typhon? I celebrate all that made me what I am. I welcome all my children with open arms. Okay, it's Typhon. Okay. Yeah. It would seem the monsters and the castle alike are reacting to him. This would never have happened if I hadn't failed to see who was the real lord of the castle. But why is this? I think you and I are thinking the same thing, Ptolemaeus. Taigong, Wang, Theseus, and us each had a tear of the Holy Grail. But that still leaves one big question. Who used the Holy Grail to make the singularity in the first place? So this is who used the Holy Grail. Now celebrate, rejoice, sing, love. For in lieu of fine wine, we shall gorge ourselves upon your blood and flesh. Okay, I'll end it here. I'll continue the next video. I think we'll have to fight him now. Yep, another Grail Front, Grail Front 7. Alright, I'll do that next video. I'm going to end it here today. I'm not sure exactly who, like, this is, it might be Typhon. Because, you know, I know she's supposed to come in this event. But, okay, you know what? Let me just double check something. Okay, Typhon. Okay, I'm going to read the... Here you go. Typhon or Typhon. Okay, known as Typhos, was a monstrous serpentine giant and one of the deadliest creatures in Greek mythology. According to Hesiod, Typhon was the son of Gaia and Tartarus. Okay. However, one source has Typhon as the son of Hera alone, while another makes Typhon the offspring of Kronos. Typhon and his mate Echidna were progenitors of many famous monsters. Yeah, so, right. Typhon attempted to overthrow Zeus for the supremacy of Cosmos. Two fought a cataclysmic battle which Zeus finally won with the aid of his thunderbolts. Defeated, Typhon was cast into Tartarus or buried underneath Mount Etna, or in later accounts the island of Ischia. Typhon's mythology is part of Greek succession myth, which explained how Zeus came to rule the gods. Typhon's story is also connected to that of Python, okay, the serpent killed by Apollo, and both stories probably derived from several Near Eastern antecedents. Typhon was also identified with the Egyptian god of destruction Set. In later accounts, Typhon was also confused with the giants. Right, so here, like, there's like a lot of, like, obviously this is like Greek mythology, like not only Greek mythology, any kind of mythology has like so many variations. So one variation is here, according to Hesiod, yeah, Typhon was the son of Gaia and Tartarus, and then there's another source which has the Typhon as the son of Hera alone. So if Typhon is the son of Hera alone, why? So only Hera? Not like, so Zeus is not involved in this. For a moment I was thinking, like, wait a minute, so is he Zeus's son? So he and Zeus fought, but here is written Typhon as son of Hera alone. So not Hera and Zeus, Hera alone. you know, I'm just gods and goddesses. I'm sure they can just create another person, or you know, it's possible for them. And then there's another one, which is like Typhon is the offspring of Kronos. So Typhon is either the offspring of Kronos, who's the father of Zeus, and the other you know, like the others like Poseidon and Hades. So their father's son. So oh wait, then that would mean Typhon is the brother of Zeus, right? Yeah. If he's the offspring of Kronos. So if he's the offspring of Kronos, he's Zeus's brother. If he's the offspring of Hera, then he, I guess in a way, since Hera is supposed to be like, you know, like together with Zeus, in a way he would be considered Zeus's son, right? I don't know. If he's the son of Gaia and Tartarus goes way back. Like they're like, I think like they're like the primordials, right? Gaia and Tartarus? Yeah. So personification of Earth, mother of Uranus and Sky. Yeah, okay. Here we go. Oh, she bore the primordial sea gods. Yeah, okay, so yeah, so like she's like Gaia and Tartarus, they're like ancient. So yeah, so that's different. So either way, he is connected to Zeus some way or the other, either as a brother or as a son, I guess, in a way. So you know, right? And obviously, Typhon and his mate Echidna were progenitors of many famous monsters. We still don't have Echidna as a servant, right, in FGO? We did see Echidna a little bit. I remember, where was it? Was it Gospel Fight, right? Where we fought Echidna? I think so. I don't remember. But we had to fight her. I remember that. So... yeah, okay, anyways, there you go. So that's what's going on here. Now, it's pretty damn obvious now. This is Typhon, I guess. For a moment, I thought maybe it's King Minos because he called him like a monster and everything. Oh, you were always a monster. I thought it was like King Minos. But no, I guess. Wait, his King Minos, right? That's his name. Asterios. Oh my god. What the? Okay, wait a minute. No! Wait, okay, I'm getting confused now. Who was... It's written here. Parents of the Minotaur was Cretan Bull and Pasiphae. Wait, so who the hell is king? Okay, I'm really getting confused now. Was the king of Crete, son of Zeus and Europa. Okay, King Minos. Every 9 years he made King Aegeus pick 7 young boys and 7 young girls to be sent to Daedalus' creation, the Ladder. Oh yeah, there you go. To be eaten by the Minotaur. After his death, King Minos became the judge of the dead. Okay, I'm a bit confused here. Then is this like a different version in FGO? Is the legend in FGO different? Like, is the version of like legend that we're following in FGO different? Because they clearly say here, right, that the king's son is the Minotaur, which is Asterios, and if the king is supposed to be King Minos, then that would mean King Minos' son is Asterios. Which is also something that I also thought that was what it was. So I guess I was wrong then. Because it's clearly said here, like I cannot find any kind of connection between King Minos here and the Minotaur. I don't know why. Oh no, there you go. Like I'm talking about like blood relation or whatever. But also in Minotaur's Wikipedia article, I can find that his parents are the Cretan Bull and Pasiphae. Oh wait, King Pasiphae is the... Oh, there you go. Ah, I see. So Pasiphae's consorts, Minos and the Cretan Bull. Oh, okay. I said that's how he is the father, I guess you could say. Okay. Well, this is confusing, man. So here it is. Queen of Crete, the daughter of Helios and the oceanid nymph Perse. Pasiphae is notable as the mother of the Minotaur. Her husband Minos failed to sacrifice the Cretan bull to Poseidon as he had promised. Poseidon then cursed Pasiphae to fall in love with the bull. Oh yeah, okay, I'm remembering now. Right. Athenian inventor Daedalus built a holy cow for her to hide in so she could mate with the bull, which resulted in her conceiving the Minotaur. Right. Yeah, okay, so there you go. Okay, it's all clear now. I was getting so confused because I was thinking like I knew that some way or the other Minos is connected to the Minotaur. That's why like Minos and the Minotaur, that's how the name comes from. So seeing that how they weren't like related, I was so confused. But then I realized, yeah, okay, so it was the mother Pasiphae who was the wife of Minos. So in a way you could say, even though like that Minotaur is the offspring of Pasiphae and the Cretan bull, he's still like her husband, so that kind of makes him, I guess you could say, his father as well. Right, so okay, it's clear now to me. Alright, so yeah, so at first, like I said, I thought it was King Minos, but no, yeah, it is Typhon, pretty sure. Okay, that is it. I'll end this video here. So next video I'll continue this thing and we'll probably have to fight this version of Asterios, and then maybe we'll meet Typhon. Let's see. So that is it. I'll end this video here. Thank you for watching. If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to press the like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, or you haven't subscribed. Comment down below anything you want to say, anything you want to let me know. I'll check them out. And that is it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in a few more days with another video. Until then, goodbye and have a nice day.